Louisiana beer reviews. Now we got the strong one, Voll-Damm. Edición 70 Aniversario. I don't know how to say 70 in Spanish, but 70th anniversary edition. Das Original Märzenbier. Lúpulos Amargos Nugget. Okay, Magnum and Taurus and Brazaje. Let's see. Some kind of nugget hops. Magnum hops. And Taurus. Is that dry hop? Brazaje. Okay, 100% ingredients natural. I'm glad to hear that. No, fake ingredients. 1953 to 2023. It's produced in, let's see, well, first, water, barley malt, 18%. First time I ever seen them give a percentage on malt. Wait, let's see, English. Water, barley malt, 18%. Rice, arroz, rice. Corn, maize, as they say, maize, and hops. 18%. I've never in my life seen a beer that gave the percentage of barley malt. 18% barley malt. And the other percentages are rice, corn, and hops. Like Bush beer. Rice and corn. 275. I don't know. I can't figure out the calories. Damm.com. D-A-M-M. Is this Estrella Damm? Voll-Damm? Cerveza Extra Beer. In other words, high gravity malt liquor. Okay, 7.2% alcohol. Davis Cups Finals sponsor. Okay, best before next year. Way into next year. And, well, so 100% natural ingredients, right? Corn is natural, rice is natural, you can grow it. And barley is natural, so that statement means nothing. They're trying to make you think it's 100%, malt, but pretty slick there. Barcelona, Spain. Okay. Okay, Barcelona, okay. Had it soaking in the water, trying to get it a little cooler because I got it off the hot store shelf. Come on, didn't pop open quite correctly. All right. These are only 330s, so I'm losing 0.8 of an ounce every beer, so that's adding up. I got to make up for those, but I've done enough extra additions before I went to Spain to, I don't really need to do that. Oh yeah, it's copper. A strong Märzen. Märzen's usually not 7%, 7.2%. So that's kind of like, and they don't have rice and corn, the German ones. So yeah, it's a Dunkel Doppelbock is what it really is. Okay. Anyhow, here we are in La Linea de Concepcion, Spain. The seagulls are going wild. They stopped all the construction work outside, thankfully. Cheers. Yeah, white bread crust. Every Spanish beer I tried on this trip has been a white bread crust, except one was toasted white bread crust. All right, taste. Yeah, it doesn't taste like American high gravity malt liquors, actually, at all. It tastes like honey, the white bread crust, maybe toasted too. I don't know what the American high gravity lager percentage of barley malt is, to tell you the truth. Is it 17%? 19%? I don't know. This is clearly a special anniversary edition. It's obviously higher than their regular knockout beer. You know, I mean, it's obviously something they took care with to celebrate the 70th anniversary, all kidding aside. So, still was low. The price was so low. Oh, so very low. Sweetness, yeah, like all the rest, this one's, yeah, maybe 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, but that could be pushing it. Bitterness, low. I'll say 2 out of 5 hop cones. Let's say 2 out of 5. Yes, I think that's fair. High, medium body, so it's heading toward heavy, to tell you the truth, if you won't get techno. And the finish is, yeah, it's mostly dry, but you get above 6, it starts getting sweet no matter what you do. You know, they're not going to be too crisp, but it's in that ballpark of quasi crispness. Wouldn't session this. Now, did I see people at all? Because in Spain, let me tell you right now, in the Kingdom of Spain, everywhere I go, there's these cafes and they're all sitting outside, up and down the street, everywhere, left, right, front to back. And they're sitting out there on the patio with the tables, drinking, smoking usually, drinking beer, eating all kind of stuff, talking. I never, you know, people in Spain love to talk. They'd be talking. And they get all like worked up, you know, but they, I never seen people eat bread. They eat bread. They eat sandwiches for breakfast. They eat sandwiches for lunch, and they eat maybe not sandwiches for supper, but and they eat supper at like 10 o'clock at night. Like 10 o'clock. Let's go. 9:45. Ready to go out to eat? True story. But everything is bread, but when I was seeing them drinking, they're always drinking beer and liquor. These people love whiskey, and rum, and gin, but whiskey, a lot of whiskey, rum, gin, you know, vodka, of course, with breakfast sometimes. True story also. Coffee, café con leche, the desayuno, and then a small snifter of like Johnny Walker Red. Who drinks whiskey with breakfast, you know, or vodka? I know what I was looking at. But honestly, the beers, the point, I'm getting to the point. The beers was mostly like 4.5%, 4.5, 4.8%. You know, like Estrella Galicia, Cruz Campo was the big one around here, and this part of Spain, Cruz Campo, like everybody's drinking that stuff. In the Africa part and the Europa part, everywhere you go, you see them drinking that. And on the ship ferry, it's like a ship more than the ferry, but like the ship to Africa or back from Africa, I saw a lot of people drinking the Estella. The 1906, that's strong, it's 8%. But really, at the cafes, sitting outside, you set something down, you sit in a chair. They were sitting there drinking mostly the about 4.7%ers. Yeah. So these kind of things, the 7.7s, 7.2 and the 6 point, I didn't really see that. So that might be more of a take home and consume product. So anyway, so score here for my memory is totally gone. I know I'm going to lose my memory on the camera. Tasting it just from the phone. Yeah, it's a delightful product. I mean, it's great, honestly. I'm going to go with 9.5 like I did that previous. I had another 9.5 earlier. So 9.5 out of 10. I bought all these beers in Spain and Gibraltar. I don't think I paid $10. No way. There's no way I paid 10. So, and I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come to La Linea de Concepcion and walk down Main Street.